Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Meadow at mystampingspot.com. Hope everyone's well today. This is 10-Minute Tuesday, where I attempt to make a card start to finish in 10 minutes or less. I don't always succeed, but we're going to give it a try. Today we're going to be using this gorgeous leaves bundle. I love it. We're actually going to be using the dies. I haven't even used the stamps yet. They're still brand new. But I do love these dies. And we're going to just do something very simple today with it. I have a crumb cake ink pad, and I have an evening evergreen ink pad. I also have my handy dandy pick-me-up tool that has my brush on the end. I got some evening evergreen cardstock, and then I just pulled my favorite 3 fall color combination, which is cherry cobbler, bumblebee, and you could also use daffodil delight, but bumblebee is just a little deeper in color, and Cajun craze. And then we have very vanilla. So let's get right to work. I am going to start, put this off to the side. I'm going to start with a layer of evening evergreen. That's going to be my card base, actually, not a layer. So I am going to score this at 5.5 because I want my card to be, oh, actually, no, I need my card to be vertical for this. I mean horizontal for this. So I'm going to score vertically at 4.25. You'll see why. I think the leaves are a little bit wide. I haven't actually made this card, but it's in my head. Sometimes they're in my head and it doesn't work out quite as planned, but we're going to find out. Then I cut it at 5.5. That gives me 2 bases. I'm going to put one to the side, keep one. My next layer is going to be 4 by 5.25. Now, this layer would be pretty embossed. But I have to tell you, I want to stamp on it, and I wanted to use my mini, what I call my baby boss. So I didn't bring an embossing folder over. I am just going to cut some 3-inch pieces. That's cherry cobbler, a 3-inch piece of bumblebee. This is just so I can use it on the die cut. And a 3-inch piece of Cajun craze. I'm done with my cutter. I'm going to put that aside. I am going to bring my mini embossing buddy. As you can see, my plates. Hey, KB, thanks for joining me today. My plates are pretty hacked up, but I can buy replacement plates, so that's the good thing. I am going to use this big leaf. It's a pretty maple leaf. Now, I'm keeping this really simple, but this would also be beautiful if you kind of spritzed color on a paper or used your blending brushes to get different colors on your paper so that your leaf wasn't solid color when you cut it out. Because we all know leaves are not solid colors, but that's what I'm going with. Okay, there's my Cajun craze. And here's my bumblebee. This. I'm trying not to shake the table. I'm sorry. Okay. There's my bumblebee. I'm going to set that one to the side. And then I have my cherry cobbler. I love this little machine. I love how it fits on the desk. In my stamp room, I use them on the tables. So that my big shotting area, I call it big shot still, even though it's not really a big shot anymore. I'm going to put my machine to the side, so that my big shotting area doesn't get backed up. Whoop. Okay, now, just get the rest of these pieces out. This is going to make a mess on my little table. That's okay. Boy, this one didn't cut through quite as well, but that's okay. I could have pre-done these, but I wanted to just see how easy and how great they came out. I may need to take a little pick tool to them after, before I adhere them. Sometimes I find when you leave the paper in the die, now I couldn't do it this time because I wanted to cut them all out pretty quickly. But sometimes I find when you leave the paper in the die and you brush it with the die on it, it comes out a little easier. Anybody else find that? This one has a lot of pieces that don't want to come out. So I'm just going to poke these. I love this pick tool. There we go. Quiet today, huh? Quiet's nice though, isn't it? You agree, KB? I know this is really boring to watch and I apologize. I should have done it and then had a few off to the side. Just this cherry cobbler one does not want to come out. There we go. There we go. Sometimes when you pull from the back, it comes off a little easier. Okay, now let me just clear this off. My little mess. Okay. I'm putting my die back in my set so I don't lose it. I want to use this little splotchy piece here. Like I said, it's brand new. And what I am thinking, I'll show you what I'm thinking. This is going to be just a very basic, very simple card. This is my evening evergreen. This is going to be my vanilla label. And then I am kind of just thinking 3 leaves like that. 1, 2, 3. With a little greeting down the bottom. So I'm going to use Beauty of Friendship, and I think I'm going to use the Thinking of You stamp. So let's see. I'm going to put that on my block. Sometimes these photopolymers, I find that they, when you put them on the block, you can manipulate them too easily. So if I put it on the table and then pick it up, it goes on my block a little straighter. Now, I'm going to stamp my greeting in Evening Evergreen to match my card base down the bottom. Ooh, look at what a mess I made of my block. Holy smokes. There we go. A little bit crooked, but that's okay. And I'm going to put that away. Now, I'm going to take my crumb cake ink and this kind of splotchy, dotty kind of pattern. It maybe is supposed to be. I'm going to just flip this over, see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. I was thinking it maybe was supposed to look... Geez, you could stamp this on paper in different colors like I was saying. Do you see how I'm turning the block as I do this? There's no right or wrong. I just kind of want it to be behind my leaves a little bit. So that's crumb cake. I'm going to add some tape to this. This is coming out as it was in my head. I'm thankful for that because... sometimes it looks good in my head, but not in person. Okay. And now, I'm going to take my liquid glue. There's a few things we could do here. If I were smart enough to have brought a sponge over, I could just sponge a bit of this on the back. But, of course, I wasn't smart enough for that today. So, I'm going to have to I'm not going to put it on all of the pieces, just the wider pieces. Like this. Like that. I'm going to put that one kind of like that. And put the block on that to hold that down. I should have put some on the stem and I did not. So I got to make sure I put some on the stem of this one. I just realized maybe I was not in camera view when I was putting the glue on that last one. I apologize. I need to have it so close to my face to see things sometimes. And so sometimes I pull it out of view by accident. Like that. I'm going to put that one on there for a minute. I'm going to add a little glue just to the bottom of this because I was not smart enough to do that the first time around. Like that. There we go. What do you think? Could be the simplest card ever made, right? Very quick. This would be very easy to mass produce. Could do a lot of these in no time. And if you were doing a lot of these, I would highly suggest that you take a silicone mat, put some of this glue on the mat, and then use a sponge to pick up the glue. And there we go. What do you think? That's like the quickest. Hey, Karen, how are you? That's like the quickest die cut fancy card ever, isn't it? So I used the greeting from Beauty of Friendship. I used the dies and the background stamp from Gorgeous Leaves. Well, look at these little leaves. Those would be cute stamped in there too. Perhaps. I like this wood grain back. Anywho, okay, a couple quick things before we go. Today is the last day for my spend $50 promotion and get the free penguin class kits. And you'll get the instructions in a video. Hey, Pam, you get the instructions and a video for how to do the pinwheel card, and you'll get everything you need. All the pieces will be die cut for this class. $50, that ends today. I want to show you something else. This is my Caddy Club. I'm going to put this one off to the side for a minute. This is my Caddy Club cards. This is this month's cards. If you do all 6 months, you get a $25 gift card at the end, but you can do any 1 month that you like. This is this month's, and I just need to know in the next day or two if you'd like to do this. $30 porch pickup, $38 shipped to your door. You get 2 of each. All you need are stamps. Everything will be die cut. You'll get all the embellishment. You get the ribbon, all these pieces of die cut. You just need some ink and adhesive. In addition to getting the 8 card kits, I mean, think about it. That's a lot of card kits. You will also get 1/2 pack of, what is this one called? Harvest Meadow DSP. Let me take it right out of here so you can see it. So you'll get a 1/2 pack. I cut them 6 by 12 when I ship them. This is really pretty paper. A lot of different colors. Love this. Very fall. I mean, there's something for everyone. Beautiful men's prints, beautiful women's prints. This has a little 70s reminder to me. So you get a 1/2 pack of this. Look at that. Isn't that very pretty? I love that. This would be great for winter because it almost looks like snow on trees, even though it's a fall pattern. You get a 1/2 pack of this paper. You get a 1/2 pack of the Beauty of the Earth DSP, which again has the lovely men's prints. This would be great for Christmas. It's trees. This is the beautiful fall paper that I used here on this card. I mean, that could even be used for Christmas if you wanted. Look at how beautiful would that be for winter cards. Isn't that beautiful? This always reminds me of laying on your back, looking up. If you're a scrapbooker, this is a wonderful picture. If you laid in the back and looked up at the trees, that's what you would see. How beautiful is that? And then, again, this would be cute Christmas cards. Add a ribbon, add a greeting. So you get a 1/2 pack cut 6 by 12 of this. A 1/2 pack of 6 by 12 of this. And you get a full package of the Brush Metallic Adhesive Dots. That's what I've used on all these cards. Well, except for this card, but all these cards. And you get a full spool of the beautiful diamond weave ribbon. This is kind of a vanilla-y color. That's what I used here. All of that, 8 card kits, all cut, ready to assemble, with instructions, 2 1/2 packs of paper, which essentially is like a whole pack of paper, 2 embellishments, all for $30 porch pickup, or $38 shipped to your door. And I have one last class to show you because this is the end of this run too. This is my Christmas club. Same thing. It's 6 months, and you get a $25 gift card at the end, or you can buy any 1 month. This is this month's. It is $30. You get 2 of each card. $30 porch pickup, or $38 shipped to your door. don't know if you can see the detail on this, the embossing. You get everything. Everything will be die cut. I love this little birdie. How cute is he? I don't know if you can see that or not. That's gold metallic paper in there. This is a great set if you love glitz. For your $30, you get the 8 card kits and all the pieces. And let me tell you, the ribbons alone in these kits and the little embellishment pieces, that's a lot of money that you're getting just in the kits. Plus, you get a full spool of this beautiful cherry cobbler and gold weaved ribbon. You're getting a full pack of the wonderful gems. You'll get a full pack of these beautiful gold leaves. I mean, these would be pretty on the fall cards as well, not just Christmas cards. Metallics are in, let me tell you. And you get a half pack of this, what is this called? Painted Christmas DSP. This, again, will be cut 6 by 12. I love that. How pretty is that? That would make a beautiful card front all in and of itself. This I used in one of the other month's Christmas cards. It had music notes on it. It was very beautiful. Look at the pine cones. I mean, you could hand trim those and put them on cards if you didn't even want to use the whole piece. This is great paper for the 12 by 12 Chop It One Sheet Wonder classes. So again, 8 card kits. You get everything die cut and ready to assemble. All you need is ink and stamp. You get all the die cuts. You'll get all the ribbons, all the embellishments. And again, it's a great man's card. My Caddy Club or my Christmas Club. Let me know within the next day or two if you'd like either one of those. And there's my 10-minute Tuesday today. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, today's the last day. Spend $50, pick out a free celebration item, and get the instructions for these cute penguin classes. You get the kits, not just the instructions. Tomorrow, I have a new class coming up that will be with this new gorgeous sleeve. So if you spend $50, you'll get 4 cards. I'll show you that tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet, but at some point tomorrow, I will post it and I will share with you then. All right. I hope everybody's good. There was a lot of info. I'm sorry. Talking really fast. This is so simple. I love it. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.